Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Plan With Me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and we're going to plan real quick in my print impression weeks. This is the one that I use for my Instagram and social media. And so, let's see here. The last one that we done together, I think this is this August? July. That's the first few weeks of July. And then this is August. So I need to put my August sticker on there. So let me get this out. Here's August. So how are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. It's been a few days since I've been on here and have been able to film a video, and I will tell you in the next few videos what all we've had going on. So it looks like the Avalon and 9th was the last one I done, and this was the 12th through the 18th. So then we need to do the 19th through the 25th. And so I have this week been printing some stickers for an order, and sometimes my printer prints crazy, and so I've got some PC parts. So this is one of my 7x9 kits called Ghost Party that is in the shop that we can use on my October spreads. This is a Let It Snow kit that I've got that will come. Let's see. I've got dots for you to be able to, in different colorways, for you to be able to lay out, you know, itemize your stuff, and then you can, whatever color your stickers are, you can pick out the ones that best complement. So there's those in the shop. I do custom scripts, so you can pick out the lettering that you like and send me the words that you want me to custom script. I've got some new Maddies up in the shop. So I printed this. This is her doing a car ride. I think I need to make these a little bigger. I wanted to make sure they fit on my page, so this was some I was just playing around with, but either it's my eyes but this was changing sheets, but it's hard for me to tell what she's doing. It's an unmade bed behind her. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to make them just a little bit bigger. This is her taking out the trash. Let's see what else. Oh, this is a 7x9 Pieces of Autumn that is in my shop. I had several of those pages. I've got some journaling kits in the shop to where you can, this is one big sticker, but then you can tear the pages and rip them to where they can be backing. You can use it as a full page and then scatter stuff on it, or you can let's see what I got here. This is an apple harvest kit that's in the shop. I was trying to figure out if I had anything for August. All this stuff, I thought I had something, but all this stuff that was misprints, it is fall and Halloween, fall, and winter related. So I might have to dig in to a different set of stuff because it's looking like all this is, like I said, fall, winter. Or Halloween. Okay, so I thought I had something in there that would work, but that ain't gonna work. So let's try something else. Let's look in here, see if we can find something that goes more with August, and that is not a huge kit. Let's see, this is Love, Life, and Warm Yellows. So this would be enough. Let Your Dreams Blossom for August. Let's do that one. So I think this might be an Every Minute a Story. I'm not for sure on that, but it looks like maybe Every Minute a Story. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. But this, it don't have a name on it. Because, of course, guess where I got it from? You're right. D-Stash. So, let's see. There's a little strip there that could be considered a washi strip, but it won't go very far. Let me get some washi to go with this. I know I've got some sunflowers somewhere. I don't know if they're in here though. Let me see here. I think it's going to be in yonder. Hang on just a minute, guys. Okay, so let's look in here. Alright, let me get this up here so we can see. So, there is this with little Connie in it. This is a Sweet Kawaii design that I think would go. This is some of the, oh, get off there. Sunflowers that I was talking about. The sunflowers go, but I think the blue is too dark. Is that too dark? Because I've got that sunflower and then I've got this sunflower. This one might go better. It's not as dark. Let's try that. Because this is cute, but I wouldn't want it completely spring. I did want some kind of summer. So this is a Sweet Bean Plans. Let's try this one. So, where have I been and what have I been doing? So I'll just let you know that I have been, since Friday, about 11 o'clock, I've been in the bed with migraines. So, it's been a rough last few days. And before that, I had some orders I had to fulfill. And I was adding some new stuff to the shop. So if y'all like wacky holidays, I have added the whole year's worth of wacky holidays for 2025 in the shop. Y'all, that took me a week to get them suckers designed. I have never had, and I'm talking about several hours each day. Oh, there's a hair. Several hours each day working on this. I was like, my word. But, I mean, it was 12 months and trying to make sure I get everything spelt right. And that English is not my strong suit. You can tell that by just listening to me talk on here. And then, Alabama thankfully hadn't had to deal with it, but there's been 2 hurricanes. the ones that went up through Florida, Georgia, and Carolinas, and the one that went across Florida. But with that brings pressure change, and so that's me dealing with the headaches. And then I need days of the week. So let me see if this book has some days. It's got some leftover stickers. These colors would go if it does. Nope. So I need days of the week and numbers for this. Yes. So here's some days of the week. Let's see if I've got, what's the numbers I need? It is the 19th through the 25th. I'm going to have to get me a new book before long, because it's getting skimpy with that. Okay, so let's see here. I don't think it's going to really matter what color we go with. I might try let's see, it's either going to need to be something that goes with this. I don't have a Monday in those numbers. Okay, so then I've got pink. So then this green or this turquoise color. I think this green will show up better, and I'm not going to use it at any other time. I'm not thinking, that's not really my go-to color. So let's see about this. Let's see, I'm going to put the day on that side. Let's see if the number, this number might be too big. See, this one's all wacky. Let me see if I can tell. Oh, it will be just right. So I need the 19th. So this morning, this is Monday morning, I have already been to the post office. I've already been to the supermarket to get our supper for tonight. I'm going to grill some hamburgers, and I bought some chips for chip and dip to go with it, because Maddie's got art class today, so she'll be coming in around supper time. And so her art class is from 1 to 4. So while she's headed home, I can be outside doing the grill, and then wanted something easy because I'm still recovering from my head hurting so much this past weekend, and our temperature here in Alabama has been crazy. So it's been right up to 80 during the day, but down to 40 at night. We had our first frost Friday morning, so that has brought sinus junk. So my left ear is hurting this morning, so I've taken some Advil for pain and inflammation, because if I take Benadryl right now, I wouldn't be able to put two words together and film, and it's been so long since I filmed. Y'all deserved a video, so once I get 2 or 3 of these filmed, I'll dope up. But we're doing okay otherwise. I've had doctor's appointments. I had one scheduled for Friday, which was just a regular checkup with my regular doctor. And I had to call and reschedule it. I told him, I said, I cannot do this. I can't drive in today. I am hurting so bad. And so I did pull up the weather this morning, and we have, October has always been the driest month for Alabama, but y'all, it's been 22 consecutive days that Alabama's had no rain. I'm telling you, stuff crunches around here. And they say that we will go through the rest of October with no rain. So there's not a tracker except for this here, and I'll do this little things. Put this right here so I can list that. Now let me see if I've got a tracker in my reusable sticker book that I can write down my Instagram and my YouTube. Let's see where I got those at. I had some, I just don't know if they're in the right colorway. Let's see. Build use, like here's a tracker. Okay, I think this color will work, and then this real soft blue, or this yellow one, yellowish color, it'll work. Let's just separate it from the yellow that's already, oh, they're not, these must be cousin size. Okay, let's see. Let's go with a longer one. Let me put these back. I think these are a little longer, so we can do that one and this pink one. Well, now that I've got one that's longer, I think I'm only going to be able to do one because this one won't fit. Gosh almighty. Okay. So let's scoot this toward the bottom. And then let's see, do we have... See, I had some glitter headers back this way. Let's see if I can put like a decorative something another. Let's see, here's the single green. Let's put that in there. Yeah, just to separate that out. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's see, what is the first date? On 8/19, so that's Monday, I done a plan with me in my PP week. So let me get this. Let's get a box. Let me get this down here so I can write it in. So alright, so if some of you guys are friends with me on Facebook, y'all saw that Wednesday we were able to get Maddie Claire her first car. It was so exciting, nerve-wracking, but exciting. So we went Marshall's been looking for about a year now, and he gets the VIN number off the car, and then he calls our insurance company, gives it to them, and they give us a quote on how much, you know, her insurance is going to run her, being that she's a girl and she's 16. Well, she'll be 18, I'm sorry. Lord, I hope she didn't hear me say that. She'll be fussing at me. Live life in warm yellows. Let's do that for. I didn't do anything on the 20th. The next thing I planned something was on the 21st. So let's put down a big box here. And then let's see. We can put down a little flag. And if I've done some Instagram or any kind of other posting, that'll give me a spot to write it. So we went and got her, like I said, a car. Marshall had been looking for a year, and we would call and, you know, give that VIN number to our insurance company and tell them that we needed an estimate. They would give us an estimate, and then we would know how much she would have to pay a month. We did not want her to have a car payment and an insurance payment, so we wanted to be able to find a car that, you know, we could just go pay cash for, and then she would just have to worry about the insurance payment when she gets a job, which we've got some applications put in. So we're looking. So on the 19th, we had a plan with me in my Hobonichi Lookalike Weeks planner that I got off Amazon. So I'm just going to put Weeks planner. So the Print Pression planner is the one I'm doing now, but this planner is the one that looks like a Hobonichi. So let's put this up here. And so Marshall had found a car lot and some cars in Bessemer, and so we were headed up there, which is like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes away from here. So he come in Wednesday about 3:30, and we headed up there. And one of the things I've been also having to do is my continuing education for my license as a pharmacy tech. So I had to, I had a live that I had to log into scheduled. So I done something on the 22nd. So this is going to go here. At the same time, we were needing to leave, so I told them you know, I might not be able to walk the lots with y'all. Y'all gonna have to just do it yourself. But I knew I could sit in the car and pray that God would lead us and guide us to the right thing, because I sure didn't want us to make a mistake and get the wrong vehicle. And so on the way to Bessemer, we went through a town, and Marshall knew about a car lot there, but it does not have a page on Facebook, so he wasn't able to pull it up and look at anything they offered. All these other car lots were showing pictures of stuff that were on their lot, and so we already sort of knew what we were going to get when we went to these other car lots. So let's see, on the 22nd, I done a plan with me and my hobonichi cousin. So Marshall said, let's just swing in here and let's look and see what they got. And they had that Grand Prix, not Grand Prix, what is that? Pontiac G6. And it was definitely within our price range. It was a 2009, but they had just put new tires on it. There was some other new stuff they had done, but me being the girl I am, I don't understand all that. So it was more important that Marshall knew. And I was tapped into that online test that I was having to take and listen to. So I was just like smile and wave type thing when they would look at stuff and nod every now and then and just sit there and pray for them, because I had to have this CE. But anyway, we looked at that, and Marshall told him, said, well, we're going to ride up here and check out this other lot and talk about it and pray about it, and we'll get back with you. And so we went up, got on the interstate, and went to the other lots that him and Maddie were looking at. And they looked at several, looked inside several. I don't think they ever drove any. We didn't even drive that first one, but they just looking and talking amongst themselves about the pros and cons of what they were seeing. I was still, the whole time I was, because my live was, let's see, an hour and a half that I was in that live session. So I just stayed put and let them talk, and they both got back in the car when we were up in Bessemer after we'd been to 2 to 3 other lots up there. And Maddie told me and Marshall, she said, y'all, I just don't feel clear about any of these, and I think we should just go back to the first lot we were at, drive it, see how it drives, and go from there. And of course, me and Marshall were fine with it because it was more in our price range. The others were higher, so the insurance was going to be higher for Maddie. The payment was going to be higher, so we wasn't going to argue with that. But I was so proud of her that it wasn't us that made the decision. It was her walking around praying and asking God to lead her and guide her, and that's what she wanted to do. And me and Marshall was like, sure, we'll do that. So they went back and drove it, and it didn't jar and shake and rattle and roll, and rode good, rode smooth, and they felt a peace about it, and we come home with a car. And so it was exciting. But y'all, this is how this week has turned out. I've still got plenty left over to do another week like this. I'll just slide that back into my album. But this is the days I filmed, and then I'll go back and check off the days that I done YouTube and Instagram, and write in stuff like that. So I mark off my Instagram and my YouTube. I do better with Instagram than I do YouTube, except for the videos. I don't do a lot of, if I'm going to do anything, usually it's videos, y'all, because I have to be so picky about what I use my time for, because I never know when the headache is going to flare up again. But anyway, I hope you like this. I hope it wasn't too boring. And I have missed you guys. I've been wanting to get back in here and film. So anyway, I will have some more coming. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, y'all.